Good morning. Welcome to Winnipeg. Minus 12.8. Not bad. It's a little bit above the seasonal normal. And today is the last day for the holiday lights. I'll be taking them down probably first thing tomorrow morning. I'll leave them going for this evening yet. And it'll be the last day for the plant too. I'm just not a plant person. I appreciate it, but I have a tendency to forget about it. I remember my wife had a plant that she got from her mother. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know, the word clematis comes to mind. But she got that from her mother. It was an old plant then. And she kept it alive faithfully until her Alzheimer's kicked in. Then it became my responsibility to water it. And I remember I forgot. I got busy down in my workshop. I had some project going on. I can't remember what it was. Some of you actually might remember that series. I did sort of a series on it. I tried to bring it back to life, and we found all those little tiny micro insects. Yeah, if I had had the super macro at that time, it would have been nice. But anyway, I forgot about it, and I forgot to water it, and it died. Well, that's the way it goes, and that's probably what will happen with this one. I'll forget to water it, and next thing I'll know, there'll be a bunch of red and green leaves all over the floor over there. I don't want to be bothered. It's the way it goes. Not everybody is a plant person. Just because somebody gave it to me, like I know Superstore gave it to me as a bonus, but I didn't ask for it. No, maybe that's not a very nice way to look at it, but you know, if somebody gives you something and you didn't ask for it and things go awry, I don't think you need to feel too bad about it. Well, a little bit bad. Okay, what are we going to do today? We should be able to get through step 57, all being well. I came back to the model table quite early this morning. I have been up for literally 3 hours. Yeah, woke up this morning and I thought, hey, when I can tell, you get wider and wider awake, and I started thinking about the touch-ups I had to do here, and next thing I knew, I was at the model table touching up. So let's continue on here. We've got to paint the tops of these parts here now. A darker shade. I can maybe the NATO black even. I'm just trying to make up my mind what is going to really contrast good. It won't be correct, but it'll look okay. Well, the 77 for sure. I think it was Rod was asking why did they make this entire piece clear when all we're going to have is a little circular place, if I can do it right, at the top there. That's maybe I'm guessing 2 millimeters in diameter. That's all. And on this one, I think it's even smaller. Well, the idea is, I guess they didn't want to make a separate piece out of clear that you would sort of plug in. They just wouldn't really get the detail right. So it's easier for them to just make the entire thing clear. And once you paint it, you can't tell if it's clear plastic or solid. So anyway, that's what I think it's all about. We're gonna try. We'll slip on the macro lens. We'll move right in. I think that if I do very, very carefully with a little brush all around, except for the clear plastic. Yeah, and in the event I do accidentally get it over top of the surface, I can always wipe it off. I'll be using the Tamiya XF paints. They're quite easy to wipe off, and I could take a little piece of maybe microfiber cloth and wet it with my finger and just, okay. What else have we got to talk about here today? Nothing much. Nothing much. I haven't checked for the sunrise. I can see snowflakes coming down out there, so that probably means we are not going to have a sunrise this morning. It's that time of year. It's a lot of cloudiness goes on. Let's recompose here and maybe see if we can paint the tops of these periscopes without making a mess. That'll be interesting. I think if I set myself up really careful so that I can steady my hand, we'll do okay. And you know what? At arm's length, we're not going to know if it's it's not like it has to have a little light or something coming out of it or something like that. And at arm's length, we're not going to know if I did a bad job or a good job. But I guess that's not the way to look at it, is it? Anyway, let's put on our macro lens here and recompose. Okay, I think I finally got it. And it's probably taken me half an hour to get set up here, trying to get this just right so that when I rotate it, it stays in the center of the field of view. At least that's the plan. Okay. Now I got to be really careful I don't bump anything here. We'll talk about this in a minute. I just got to get my paint ready here. This is the 77, by the way. This Windex is great stuff on the XF paints. Okay. Now, very carefully and very methodically here. Okay, you will notice, let's see if I can get this to reflect. Okay, right in the center, on the top of that, there appears to be like a little dome. There, now you can see it really good here. Okay, now what I want to do is try and leave that dome clear, because that's supposed to represent the optic. Now this is ridiculously small. Okay. And what I want to try to do is, I'm just doing a dry run here, as I want to see if I can possibly bring my brush up to that dome. Now in the event I accidentally paint over it, I'll just wipe it off later. This is water soluble paint, and let's just see what happens here. I'm going to try first. I'm basically going to be flooding it on. I don't think I thinned this paint out. I almost need something stronger than the magnification hood here. Okay. Let me just check the monitor here and see how that looks. Well, it's not bad. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my larger brush, and what I should have done, and I forgot, is I should have put a piece of masking tape around here where I want this to stop. But what we'll do is we'll just paint the end, and the idea is that I'm just going to sort of come up to what I just painted here. Okay. I'm probably going to have to give this 2 coats. The next coat I'll do. Well, I don't think I'll try and repaint the where the dome is, or the lens or whatever that's supposed to represent. But the rest of it, I'm probably going to have to. I'm going to have to touch up here with a second coat. Okay, I think I've got most of it here. There's a little piece on this side here. Whoa. And once, excuse me, once again, you're seeing it way better than I am, even with this. So, alrighty, I'm gonna just mask this off now, and we'll get back. I don't know if we'll use the macro lens, but anyway, it's kind of fun. I enjoy doing stuff like this. Okay, I did mask these off. This one did not come out too good. I guess I didn't have the tape tight enough, and it sort of bled. So I'm gonna have to touch that up. But this other one, it came out okay. About 5 minutes ago, maybe a little more now, I saw Max and Missy head off down the road. I readjusted my pan tilt zoom camera so that if they cross the bridge, we should be able to see them pretty clear. I don't know if he's gonna go that far today. Yesterday he kind of ran out of energy, but maybe this morning will be different. It turned out that it's quite a nice morning. We did have a sunrise this morning. I was surprised, so I'll stick that at the end of today's episode, all being well. Okay, let's get ready here. We got our Missy camera ready to go, so yeah. Hi, Missy. Hello. Okay, we'll wait for Max. I think Max is going to go do something with his car. Yeah. Yeah, you got snow all over you, don't you? Yes, you do.
You're a good dog.
Morning, Max.
Morning. Beautiful day.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's I don't know what the wind chill is, but it's about
Minus 25.
minus 25.
Yeah. We went to the base of the hill and turned around. Try to warm Rainy's car up. She has a dental appointment today.
Oh, okay. I noticed you started it, and I was wondering what that was all about. And yeah,
How are you?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I feel these cold little feet on my warm legs. It probably feels good to Missy.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah.
We met a great big Samoyed that Missy was playing with.
Oh, really?
Whatever it is 12 years old, very gray in the muzzle,
Mm.
like a few of us, you know.
So you made a new friend, did you, Missy? Huh? You made a new friend?
And she can tell what dogs are friendly. They can tell from a distance. The way the dog was wagging its tail, so Missy sat down. The ground was kind of cold, so she was sort of sitting there with her one hind leg off the ground. But she will not wear booties. Yeah. You missed one, miss.
Hey, Missy. Here.
You're careful with those teeth, eh? You're careful with her teeth?
Yeah. Careful with the teeth.
Yeah, careful with the teeth. Well, are we on a roll?
What we got on a roll is the moment here. Get extended. Thanks for coming, Missy. Always nice to see you. Oh, gotta have a little scratch first.
Run for the road.
Bye, Missy. Oh, the timing this morning wasn't too good. Oh, I can't win them all. Look at the frost here. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, now, I guess before we insert this piece into this part, and that will complete step 57, I better try and touch this up here. So I'm going to have to get out my 66 here and try and carefully work it up to, yeah, that should be fairly easy. We'll see what happens. I'll just do it really light. Otherwise there's going to be a definite, a definite line, I guess you might call it, from where the one coat starts and the second coat begins. Does that make any sense? Okay, let's get this done, and then we'll put it in here, and then we turn the page. Okay, I think everything has been repaired here now. And this little lens on the top here that we can hardly see, well, it is what it is. And this should be the last thing we have to do in step 57. And let's try not to scratch the paint now. This might be too short. Oh no, it's a big cup. Okay. And this will actually probably be a bit of a help, because I can line it up this way. It pretty much wants to stay straight as it is. Let's get it locked in place there. We had it before. There it is. Okay, how does that look now? That's pretty straight. Yeah, that's pretty straight. Okay, now I think the kind of glue I'm going to use here, maybe I should put the Tamiya thick just all along there, very, very carefully. Very carefully here. Maybe I should put my other glasses on here so I can see a little better. Okay, now once again, how does that look? Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, we'll let that dry. All right. That means, let me recompose here. Okay, I was about to say we can now start step 58. All right, 58. All right, these pieces here. Okay, which side are we viewing it at? Okay, this would be the back side. This would be the clear side, and this would be the opaque side that we're actually going to be viewing when we view the model. So maybe I should have this thing turned so that it's more right for you and not for me. Oh, you can figure it out. You're a smart bunch of viewers. Okay, let's get the parts we need here. Okay, we have all 15 pieces now for step 58, plus the 2 major pieces that actually form the conning tower. Now, here's something really interesting. I did not know that a submarine had a ship's bell, but apparently it does. And I think this is it. And it's supposed to go on this part right here, like that. Yeah. I wonder if they took that bell in when the ship submerged, or did it just go down with the ship, so to speak, or the boat. Anyway, I think we're going to call it quits here for today. I know you can't see the clock, but it is 11 minutes after 2 in the afternoon right now. Yeah, we're going to call it quits, and we'll work on this again tomorrow. And stay tuned for the sunrise. Nothing special, just nice. Thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.